Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. I hope you will enjoy today's video, so let's just get into it.
Guys, this is honestly my worst quality. I like being catcalled. I do. I do.
Well, okay, not sure that counts as a quality, but hey, you like what you like, right?
So my Hinge update is that I've deleted Hinge and we have gone back to the drawing blocks on how to meet people. Based on some of my research done on TikTok, I apparently need to be going to jazz clubs, chess clubs, and places where they play pickleball. I don't know where to go for any of those places.
I would say your biggest issue is you do your research on TikTok, but since you do, maybe do some more research on TikTok and find out about those places. Now, if you ask me, I don't think interrupting a chess game will get you a date, but what do I know? I don't do my research on TikTok.
Can please someone can explain me the reason why every time I have to talk with a guy, I'm talking whatever, we're not hanging out, we're just talking every single day because he's like in the middle of nowhere because like it or not, I find someone that is in the middle of nowhere, really far away from me. But the point is, we're talking for like weeks, 1 week. Anyways, we're like just started talking. And, you know, you're getting to know each other, whatever. Why do they have to block me? And block me? Like, why? Why? Like, without saying anything, without saying, like, without even, like, leave me on scene or, like, never text me back. I would appreciate more that than rather than blocking me. Why did you block me?
Without saying anything, because of everything that was said before he blocked you. Why did he block you and not just leave you on red? Because of the hundreds of messages that you sent him before he blocked you. Why did he block you after just started talking to you? Because you don't exactly look stable.
Happy women don't leave good husbands.
He didn't really start this process. I guess it was more so me because I was always looking for someone else because I didn't know how to be loved or how to accept love. And so while he was fighting for me, I was pushing him away. But I never truly accepted happiness.
Happy women don't leave good marriages.
I left the good guy. I left the guy that everybody looks at and is like, that's a dad, that's a husband, that's how it's supposed to be. He did the dishes, he cleaned the house, he took the kids to school, he worked all day, he made good money, he supported us.
Women that feel supported, women that feel happy and loved and validated, those women aren't leaving good marriages and good husbands.
He was the good guy. So I'm here to tell you, it's okay to leave the good guy. It's okay to leave the good guy.
So the next time a man says to you that women are tearing their families apart because they randomly woke up and decided that they wanted a divorce, send them this video.
And this is exactly what I'm doing. See, I'm here for you. I'm not really sure about the point you're trying to make since it was one of you contradicting you, but sure, here's the video. Turns out she left the happy marriage, turns out she didn't care about anything else other than herself, and it turns out she can leave the good husband. She said it herself, that's what she did. Of course, she still doesn't get it, that's why she said it's okay to leave the good guy, and she will never know how to answer why is it okay to leave the good guy. But as for your video and the point you're trying to make, turns out you're wrong.
Can someone please explain to me where all the really lovely, like, emotionally available guys are? That'd be great, thank you. Because basically, every single person I meet is not looking for a relationship. The guys in the gym are too scared to approach because of the stigma online. I get DMs asking me out, and they tend to be in, like, another 5 girls' inboxes. So basically, I rule them out. Nobody approaches you in public, like... I've been in bars and even I've had to go over, like, it just doesn't happen. Where are they all? Because I'm so sick and tired of meeting people that I like and they're not looking for a relationship, and I'm just like, oh, because I don't know. I'm like, I think maybe I'm ready. I don't know. This is me. If you followed me for a while, like, I just want to know where they're hiding.
They're not. This is you, all that you on TikTok. This is also you on Instagram. Those men that you want now, well, they just don't want you.
If you're single, do you feel like you're a part of a revolution that you didn't ask to be a part of? Because that's how I feel. I don't know if the coupled people know, but the single people are all very aware that we're at this critical turning point of dating where no one wants to do dating apps anymore, but we don't have any third spaces to actually meet organically, and like a huge majority of us work from home. There is not currently a modern solution to modern dating problems. Yes, people used to meet organically before the internet, but now we have the internet, and the internet has messed a lot of things up. The biggest thing being the dating customs that our parents had, because it's no longer normal to approach someone in real life. Also, situationships. We can all agree that this has to be the worst time to be single, right? Because we're done with the old, we're done with the apps, but we're not in the new yet. We haven't figured out how are we going to meet each other? We're not there yet. Or if you guys know, let me know.
There used to be a saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Regardless, I get it, it's all broke now. But the answer should still not be, we have internet now. Just because you have it don't mean you have to use it 24/7. And it should be easier to fix a problem now that you do have the internet. If 10% of you complaining on the internet about a problem would put your mind together and try to fix it, it would probably be fixed by now. But then again, complaining about a problem, it's way easier than to try to fix it.
This is by far my most controversial gym opinion, and I might get hate for it, but I don't really give a shit. Because somebody's staring at you in the gym does not make them a creep. It doesn't mean that they think you're hot. It doesn't mean that they want to take you out. It doesn't mean anything. Bestie, if my entire ass is out, which it is most of the time, I'm gonna get people staring. I'm gonna get people staring, and there is nothing wrong with a little glance. Like, if a girl across the gym has a full-blown bakery and it's on display, babe, I'm looking. And of course, there is a major difference between being creepy and simply staring.
People are gonna look at each other regardless if they're wearing a winter coat or little to no clothes at all. As for people looking at you in the gym, maybe they just wanna see you work out. Here's an example for you. Unfortunately, there's music playing on the background. I had to mute that, so it won't make much sense for the ones just listening. But she said this: thank God this guy was watching me bench. She could have easily go the other way and call him a creep, but she didn't, and that's great since it was her that benefited from the guy looking at her.
I need to know where all the girlies are meeting these cute husbands that they have on TikTok, because I am done with Hinge. I have been on 3 Hinge dates in the last 6 months. The first one, I cried when I got home from the date because I didn't want to be there so much. The second one, I met him in Bali and he lives in the UK, and he's like perfect, but he lives in the UK, so that's not going to work. And the third one made a coffee date with me on Sunday. He was like, this time, this place, be there. Stands me up. So Hinge is dead to me, and I need some new ideas for dating. Where do I meet them? Please help.
Okay, so Hinge is bad. Have you tried Bumble? I've heard only great things about Bumble. Dating app created by women for women. Even this billboard that they've placed is great. A vow of celibacy is not the answer. And on Bumble, women can't even send the first message. And yet everyone stays away from Bumble. Oh gee, I wonder why.
The reality is I would choose the bear, you would choose the bear, we would all choose the bear. Collectively, as the internet is female presenting people, we all would choose the bear.
Oh, okay, it makes sense now. I would not choose the bear because I'm not a female presenting people. Yeah, women wouldn't choose the bear either, but yeah, all of you presenting people, yeah, I'm sure you would.
So the other day I went to a steakhouse for a friend's birthday, and she ordered a steak, and the waitress goes, "How do you want your cow cooked?" I'm like, that's a weird way to order it, but whatever. So she asked my friend, "How do you want your cow cooked?" My friend says, "I want it medium rare," or something like that. And so then I wasn't in the mood for a steak. I wanted a hamburger. I'd been craving a hamburger. So I order, the cheeseburger. And she goes, "How do you want your cow cooked?" And I kind of like awkwardly look at my friend because I was like, I feel really embarrassed. Do I point out that it's not cow? Like, hamburger is a pig. Everyone knows ham comes from pig. So I joked back. I was like, well, I want my pig cooked, well done. You're not supposed to eat pork like uncooked. Everybody knows that. That's why it's always been super weird to me that people will get like red in the middle on their burgers. And so she looks back at me and she goes, "You mean your cow?" And I'm like, I don't know how to have this conversation right now. Like, I'm not a teacher. I don't know how to educate you kindly. And I was like, sure, my cow. But it was so bizarre. I'm like, how do you not know? It's literally in the name. It's a hamburger. There's no hope for the world.
I know, right? What's next? They're gonna put meat in a cheeseburger. Anyway, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.